Hello everybody. I know that this is probably a video that should have been out a few weeks now. Now that the second wave of DLC is out, and usually I'm on top of this type of stuff, but I've been busy. But anyways, I'm gonna look into this second wave here of the new courses for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Basically, I'm gonna kind of talk about what they added, and I'm also wanting to kind of discuss a little bit about some stuff I found out and just kind of get my opinion on some stuff. But I'm actually going to be playing this game while talking about it. So this is the first, because the last video I was just, I played the game with a cousin of mine and I just did voiceover afterwards. But this time I'm actually playing the game while talking. So this wave path, or this second course of DLC, I kind of figured something out. So in my first video I talked about Ninja Hideaway, and I said how Ninja Hideaway was a tour map first and they just ported it over to Deluxe afterwards. It turns out, actually, I think I might have been wrong on that. So the way I'm starting to see the pattern on the stuff that they're doing, and I'm assuming this is the correct pattern, and what I'm assuming is the, what's going to happen with the next future waves. It seems like with each wave, they add one new course, because there was a new course that was added into this game called Sky High Sunday, and that one has not been released on any prior Mario Kart, to my knowledge. I mean, it says new anyways on the DLC, but if that's the case, then that means Ninja Hideaway was originally a new course for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I think what they did is they made it so close to Tour, like they made it in development for Tour as well, and I guess it was just to be used as kind of like propaganda or to just hype it up for the new pass. But because they were released so quickly with each other, that's why I figured it was just a Tour map that they just ported over to Deluxe while they were working on it. But no, so that kind of leads into what I wanted to talk about also with this whole DLC thing. I think I'm noticing a pattern on what's going on here. So for each wave of DLC, the first one we got 2 tour maps plus the new map, which was Ninja Hideaway. And that's kind of the same thing they did with this one. We got 2 tour maps, which was Sydney Run, Sydney Sprint, and we got New York Minute, which is what I'm playing right now. And then we got Sky High Sunday. Well, Sky High Sunday is a brand new one. So that means if they keep up with this pattern, then ideally that means there's going to be 6 brand new courses altogether in the whole entire DLC pass. And I'm about to play Sky High Sunday. I actually really like Sky High Sunday. This is probably my favorite course that they've added, like, so far. I actually like the way it looks, and it actually features anti-gravity. It's the first course to feature anti-gravity in the whole DLC. Ain't that crazy? It took them 16 courses, but we finally got one that had some anti-gravity feature. See, look at that. The wheels are sideways. That means it's anti-gravity. It's pretty neat. But it also allows for me to do a unique boost that only happens in anti-gravity. When you run into like something that's kind of like a circle or something, it's like an obstacle, but you do this little spin thing right there, yeah. So that's pretty cool. And these are actually really neat too, because you can do so many of those if you were to position yourself correctly on that. But this is just a really cool course overall. But back to what I was saying. So there's going to be 6 courses that are, or 6 tracks that are going to be brand new, specifically only for 8 Deluxe. And since they released 2 tour maps a part of each wave, that means there's going to be 12 tour maps in total. So we're looking at around 18 courses that are around, like, not originally in prior Mario Karts, which is kind of a thing that bugs me, because if I'm remembering correctly, I could have sworn that the whole point of this booster pass was to do just old stages, like remaster old stages for the game that we had. And don't get me wrong, I like this new course. Like, some of the new, I mean, Ninja Hideaway, I didn't really care for Ninja Hideaway all that awful much, but this is a good course. And some of the tour maps are good too, but I really find it weird how the advertisement for the booster pass in the beginning, I could have sworn, I could be wrong on this, I guess, but I thought it was supposed to be just a bunch of old courses, you know, like from N64, DS, and all that stuff. And I mean, I guess in some way you can say that for Tour, because in like some Tour maps, you know, they're gone. You know, we haven't seen some of them in a while. But Tour is an ongoing game. Like, that game is still getting added content to this day. Like, there's still new tracks being made for it, and it's still out in the open. It's pretty fresh. So I didn't really consider that a old Mario Kart. The only thing I can think of what they're trying to do with it, though, is to preserve courses, because here's the thing, Mario Kart Tour, once that game is over, and, you know, in the future, Nintendo will do this, because they've already done this with Dr. Mario World on iOS, but they will take, you know, Mario Kart Tour off the iOS shop for, iPhones, and they'll take it off the Google Play Store. Eventually, that game will be gone, and you won't be able to play any of those Mario Kart Tour games, or, like, racetracks ever again. So I can see them preserving, or I can see them doing this as a way to preserve, but that's still kind of weird to me, because there's like 25 courses, or 25 tracks in Mario Kart Tour that, you know, they're just exclusive to Mario Kart Tour. Some of them are remixes, which means they're like original courses, they've just been remixed though. But majority of them are just real life places, like New York Minute, Paris Promenade, Sydney Sprint. There's just, you know, they're just real life places. But the thing, and they're really good tracks. I will say that Paris Promenade on the first wave was actually really fun. I liked how it had a going backwards mechanic, kind of like what you could do in, there was another map that did it, I think, Luigi's Circuit for GameCube. Yeah, that, it did something like that, and I thought that was pretty cool. And also, it's kind of chaotic when you get to the other racers like that, kind of like in Baby Park, and I always kind of like the chaotic nature of Mario Kart, so I thought it was pretty fun. But the thing about it, though, to me is it just seems like we don't, I mean, if it was to preserve all the Tour courses, I feel like they could have just made the whole DLC specifically to preserve just Tour, and then, I guess, do like half of like new courses, or just do half of like remasters. But the reason why I'm hammering on about this is just because whenever I first got into the news for the whole Booster Course DLC, it was like, oh, this is going to be a remaster of all the old courses, you know, from the past Mario games. And they said past, but said Tour was past, but Tour was still going. But, you know, it was weird, because I just now realized, oh, we're actually getting, like, new courses, because that wasn't talked about, and, you know, Tour, you know, is getting a lot of love, too, but it seems weird. I feel like with Tour maps, you should have just either all or nothing it, you know? Just do all Tour maps, or go no Tour maps, because, I mean, I'm not saying that the Tour maps are bad, but I just feel like there should be more love towards, like, the older ones. We still have yet to get a GameCube track, by the way. Like, I was looking at the courses that we had gotten, and we got another Wii one, but we didn't get a single GameCube course. And, I mean, we have a few GameCube courses that have been remastered from the base Mario Kart game, which was, like, Dry Desert and Baby Park. But, like, those are, like, very few courses. There's not a whole lot of GameCube. And it's just really weird, because I also thought GameCube had some really unique maps that were really fun too, like Mushroom City or something like that. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like a big old city with a bunch of mushrooms, you know, throughout the landscape, mushroom buildings and stuff. And then the Rainbow Road, I really hope what they do is that they add Rainbow Road from GameCube on the last wave. I've heard the leaks that it's probably going to be Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 7. But I really hope that's not it, because Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road to me isn't as nostalgic. And, I mean, I remember playing it when I was 11, but, like, that, I don't know. Something about that course, I just don't like that Rainbow Road. It's too weird for me. It just feels kind of off. But the one in GameCube, though, that one was a really good course, and it was a real challenge too. So I really would like to see them bring it back and kind of remaster it in some way into the past. But who knows? Maybe we might not get it. Maybe we will. But I do like the Game Boy representation though on this, like the Game Boy Advance stage Snowland. It got added and it was a pretty good course actually. I actually like the way that it looks, and it's, I mean, Game Boy Advance, you kind of have to go with your imagination and run off, you know, and do some spontaneous stuff and just make the courses slightly different or really different from what they were. Because I mean, the Game Boy Advance was pretty simple. A lot of those courses didn't really have a whole lot of like unique eye candy or like gimmicks to them. So it was nice to see that they pulled out and got a lot of new stuff in these GBA courses, like what they did with Sky Garden and Ribbon Road and plus Snowland now. And I actually really like, you know, I think my first Mario Kart actually was the Game Boy Advance Mario Kart. So seeing a lot of those stages kind of brings good memories of some of these courses. But yeah, we got into the Game Boy Advance. And then we got Calamari Desert for N64. I will actually say I like what they did. They brought the tour one, the Calamari Desert that was used for tour, and it's the difference with that one is from the N64 one and the 3DS one is that you can actually go in the tunnel where the train is. And I think that's actually really neat. That kind of adds, you know, a little bit to the stage than what we had from like the past Calamari Deserts. But I'm not really too big of a fan on Calamari Desert. It just never really kind of stood out to me. It was just kind of a basic map. But, then we got Waluigi Pinball, which I'm playing right now. I'm about to finish it here soon. I am not the biggest stan on Waluigi Pinball. I mean, I know a lot of people really like this stage, and I get it. It's basically a unique stage. You know, you're acting as the pinball when you're going around, and you're supposed to, you know, get through the board and all that stuff. And it's pretty neat, I'm not gonna lie, and it's pretty colorful. Actually, it looks really good on this one. Like, they did a good job with, like, making a lot of the stuff here, like, pop out with all the neon lights and stuff. And that's kind of the thing with this whole wave that I've noticed. Everything in this one just looks kind of different. Like, the lighting looks better in this one than the last patch of DLC. A lot of stuff just has more, I don't know, character in it or something like that. I don't know, it just pops out more. They really pulled out all the stops on this amount of DLC tracks that they brought this time, which I'm not really complaining. I will say, though, again, for Waluigi's Pinball, not the hugest fan. I'm not the biggest fan. I don't hate it. I just kind of feel like there's some other DS courses that could have been brought over. I know a lot of people really like this one, but I couldn't care for this course either way. I mean, it's good that it's here. I'm not going to, like, cry and whine about it. I just, you know, I'm kind of indifferent. I don't really, like I said, I'm not the hugest stan for Waluigi's Pinball. But I will admit and concede that it is probably one of the coolest looking courses other than Sky High Sunday, because of how much, you know, color and neon is in it and stuff like that. So, you know, props to that. And then we've got, what is it? Mario Circuit 3. I'm super surprised with how much SNES content that this new Mario Kart has, because I'm going to go through it right now. Rainbow Road. There's another one. I know there's another SNES one somewhere. Yeah, Donut Plains 3. Some of the... Well, actually, there's not really a whole lot of SNES. That's kind of weird. I thought that there was a... I feel like there was more SNES stuff than just those, but, Oh, and can we talk about something real quick? Alright, look at this. 3DS, N64, Wii, DS, Game Boy Advance, and a brand new one. SNES, N64, so we got two N64 courses. Another DS, when we had another DS here. A GBA, another Wii. Not a single GameCube course. There's not a single GameCube course in all this. And there's not a... I mean, we do have one 3DS, but, like, not a single GameCube track in this whole thing. We got two DS courses. And we got two Wii courses. And two N64 courses. But we don't have a single GameCube. That's... To me, that is kind of a low blow. You know, we're 4 tracks in. We've got all these left, yeah. But, like, no GameCube? And a lot of people love Double Dash too, so that's kind of weird, you know. That kind of hurts. So what else we got? We had Sydney Sprint. Sydney Sprint's all right. I like Sydney Sprint. A lot of the tour courses are actually a lot of fun in this pass, but I don't know. For me, I feel like they could have remastered them or remastered older courses. I know these some of these probably haven't been seen yet or have already passed. Like in Tour, they were, you know, a special Tour map maybe a year or two ago, and this is technically a remaster for them, I guess. But I just feel kind of gypped. I just feel like there could have been a, you know, a new take on old DS course that's never been used, you know, or like maybe an old Game Boy Advance course that we haven't seen, you know, be remastered or something like that. But that's about it. Let's see, I think there's one other course. Yeah, Mushroom Gorge. We got Mushroom Gorge, and I know some people are going to be really happy about that course. I played Mario Kart Wii a lot, and I have fond memories with it, but Mushroom Gorge, I feel like this one actually kind of ruined it. I feel like Mushroom Gorge and this one's worse than the Wii one, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I feel like, because the speed of the way you jump on those mushrooms, in Wii, you could, like, control it better, I guess. Or it would, you know, it felt fast, but it felt like you were in control. And Mushroom Gorge, it just feels like it's too fast, and you can fall off easier and stuff. I mean, Mushroom Gorge is alright. I just feel like it's not as good as the Wii one. So if you want to, you know, get your Mushroom Gorge fixed, you should probably go try out the Wii version. I don't remember. I think it might have been on the 3DS. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, still, I would just say go play the Wii version one, because that one's obviously better. So, in total, I think it's been an alright pass so far. I think Sky High Sunday really kind of brought a lot to the table, because, like I said before, I thought Sky High Sunday, or I thought that Ninja Hideaway was a tour map that they had just made, and they were just, you know, kind of porting assets over into Switch, or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and they were just going to use that. But no, it's like got its own, these apparently are going to be their own courses, and then we're going to have brand new stuff, so that's pretty interesting. I like that. And I'm not going to be playing all the courses. I think I'm going to end this video on this next course. But basically, it was an alright wave. I feel like there could have definitely been a little bit more, you know, representation of GameCube. Because, like I said, GameCube is my favorite, and we don't have a single GameCube course yet. Just probably haven't ever seen the day. Like, Snowland. It's never been remastered into any other track for any of the past Mario Karts that's ever been made. Like, this has literally been a GBA-only track for, what, I think Super Mario Kart came out in 2001 on GBA or something like that. 2002, 2003, something like that. So, you know, 20 years. This has been a track we've never seen on any other Mario Kart. But now here it is. So, I mean, it's pretty neat. That's pretty much all I had, really. I just kind of wanted to talk about the past. I kind of contemplated on making this video because I'm not really sure. I wasn't sure if I should even do a video on it all. Because this one, I mean, all this pass, or all this wave really was just an update on, you know, what the course pass is at the moment. And there is some new information that I found out that I think is interesting, like how we're getting new courses and stuff like that. But I really didn't have a whole lot, and I just kind of contemplated on whether I should just wait till the whole thing is done and over with, or just kind of give my opinion on every update that comes, and then just do one big overview afterward. But, I mean, I could probably already tell you the big overview. I'll probably just predict it right now, and if it's pretty close, I won't even bother with a huge overview at the end once this is all over with. But, my best guess is we're going to keep getting tour tracks. We're going to at least get, like, what, we have 4 now, so another 8, I think, is what we have left to go. So we're going to have, like, yeah, 12 tracks tour total. That would equal 8, yeah. So we're going to have 12 tour tracks. I'm probably going to, you know, maybe hate a few of them, but I mean, so far, not all of them are terrible. There's some really fun ones. New York Minute's pretty cool looking. I did like Paris Promenade. We're gonna get 6 brand new courses. I hope they're as good as Sky High Sunday. I really do, and I hope that you know, they continue to use anti-gravity or some of the new stuff that they introduced in this Mario Kart. But as far as like old, you know, tracks, I've seen this leak online about like certain tracks already being like kind of leaked because of their songs that are gonna be on there, like Peach Garden and a few other things. I don't know if it's true, but I mean, if that's the case, that's just more DS stuff. And I think there was a GameCube leak, but the GameCube stage isn't really the one I'm looking forward to the most. Waluigi Stadium, though, that was a pretty good one, so I'll be looking forward to that one if that one is the one that got leaked. But other than that, I mean, so far, it's pretty solid. There's some games that, or there's some tracks that I feel like are missing here. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about the whole second wave of DLC, and I just kind of wanted to, you know, give my opinion out for these two. I really like Sky High Sunday. That's gotta be my favorite one. But other than that, I don't really have any more to add to this. I want to start putting more videos out frequently. I'm kind of thinking about what I should do to get that to happen. I do want to do a video on that new Kirby Dream Buffet game that dropped, so as for now, I'll just go ahead and get started on getting this out, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.